Welcome to the Midnight Library. I see you found your way here, despite the hour. Tell me, what time is it where you are? And where are you listening from?
I met him on a Tuesday. He wasn't my usual type. He was too perfect. But then again, isn't that how these stories always start? His name was Noel. His profile said, collector, listener, old soul. No shirtless gym pics, no cheesy pickup lines, just photos of him reading, cooking, smiling softly behind glasses. We talked for hours. About books, art, childhood fears. He asked questions like, what's your favorite time of day? Do you believe people can be remembered after death by scent? Weird, deep, kind of magnetic. I liked it. We met at this little coffee place tucked between a bookstore and a flower shop. He wore a dark gray coat and a scarf, said I looked even better in person. He didn't touch his phone once, just listened to me like I was the most fascinating person in the room. And when I mentioned a childhood poem I loved, he quoted the last line verbatim. I left that night smiling like a teenager. He texted me 5 minutes after. That was the most beautiful hour I've spent in years. Let's make it 2 next time. A few days later, he invited me over. Just tea, music, maybe a board game. Said he wanted to show me something he'd been working on. I said yes. Because honestly, I didn't see any red flags. Not yet. His apartment was elegant, warm lighting, soft jazz on vinyl. Everything arranged with artistic precision. But something felt staged, too clean, too controlled, and then I noticed it. Against the wall stood a glass display case, waist high, but covered in a black velvet cloth. It didn't fit the room. Looked like it belonged in a museum. I asked what it was. He smiled. A personal collection. One I don't show everyone. My stomach turned a little. I laughed nervously. Sounds mysterious. We sat on the couch. He complimented my earrings, told me I looked different in every photo I posted. But this one, he said, pointing at my current outfit, this is my favorite version of you. I blinked. How do you know what I'm wearing before today? He smirked. Maybe I just pay attention. I laughed it off, but something about his voice made my chest tighten. Let me grab the wine, he said, standing up. I think tonight calls for something stronger. He walked into the kitchen, and I stood up. The black cloth was whispering to me. I don't know how else to say it. It was just wrong that it was there. I walked over. My fingers trembled as I lifted the edge. Underneath was a glass display filled with dolls. Dozens of them. Their eyes were glassy, painted lips in soft pinks, and every single one looked like me. One wore the outfit I'd posted last week. Another had the half-bun hairstyle from 2 months ago. There was one with a chipped heart necklace I lost in high school. Even my tattoos, painted with terrifying precision. And then, in the center, a doll wearing the exact outfit I had on that night. I was hoping you'd wait for the wine, Noel said softly from behind me. I turned. He wasn't holding anything, just smiling. I backed away slowly. I should go. I forgot I left something on the stove. Already? He whispered. But you just arrived. His tone changed. Lower, slower. I didn't respond, just grabbed my bag, forced a smile, and practically ran out. I didn't take the elevator. I ran down 3 flights of stairs. I called the police, told them everything. They didn't laugh. They sent a unit. I waited. I showed them the building, the hallway, the number, the door. But when they opened it, the apartment was empty. No furniture, no jazz, no display case, just dust and cracked floors. Not even a forwarding address. And no one named Noel had ever lived there. I went home. I deleted the dating app. Changed my name on social media. Moved to a new city. But sometimes, late at night, I still feel eyes watching me. And every now and then, a porcelain doll shows up at my door, dressed in my latest Instagram post.
Another chapter closed. Leave the candle lit in the comments and tell us what part of the story stayed with you.